Made it to the weekend, adventurers on the rise, solving riddles and casting missiles, throwing daggers at their eyes. If you're into fortune and glory, and tales of the heart and soul, finding clues, knocking out some fools, depending on how they roll. It's D&D, yeah, with the Active Square. It's D&D, yeah, with the Active Square. They got the sheets and they got their dice, the treasures of the day. Yeah. It's D&D, with the Active Square. What is good, everybody? Welcome back to twitch.tv/VitzPatel. I'm Vitz Patel, and I'm here to play D&D with the fabulous Ethnic Squares.
Woo, that's us.
Up first, it's my pleasure to introduce our resident rogue, Ina Ravenoak. Sees that someone is about to lose an eyeball or several today. The best brewer in this or any land, as sharp as their wit as they are with their daggers, it's the master of mayhem. It's Flora Jessie.
It's me.
You ready to stab some fools?
Absolutely, let's go. We've got 2 superior potions that we absolutely definitely paid for.
100%.
So let's go.
At market rate, no doubt, is from what I hear. Next up is the Tavaxion Monk, looking to punch their way out of trouble. Let's hope their coin falls in your favour, or be prepared to feel their wrath. Sprinkler Stardust, I love her coins. It's my favourite part of Wales. It's the amazing Nerf Alice.
Yo, yo, yo.
SDCC Superstar!
I'm back.
You're back and ready to roll. Great stuff. It's time to cast Rage with the Barbarian Total Boris. Grab your greatsword and let's get reckless. With more than enough brains to best any challenge that can throw their way, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, give up for my hero and a half shell. It's our fountain of knowledge, the marvelous KTG. Woo! Yay. Are you ready to cause some mayhem today?
Yeah, should be good.
Fantastic. The best part of the business is up next. No creature can best this elven adventurer sky with a song or their cutting words. The Doctor of Who, who's more positive than the sound of a PlayStation trophy pop-in, hosted the phenomenal Locking It Down every Thursday on YouTube. It's the ludicrously brilliant Lucy.
Hello.
Coming in hot with that Lion King review.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I'm actually trying to see if I can find it in my parents' house to watch see what I actually missed.
Wait,
Great.
you've not seen The Lion King?
No, I have, but not for a while. And I tried to do a recap of the film based on my memory. Yes.
Our elven Ranger Pavato is still trying to find that carrot inside that box. So we will round off our band of adventurers. It's my pleasure to introduce our Dragon Ball Paladin Heartrine, champion of the indie game, the Flusher of Fools, the Splitter of Gates. It's our Lanyard Lawyer, the hitman with the fabulous head of hair, the monster hunter ready for that sun to break. It's my main man, Rahula Hoops. Woo. Shout out to Lamb Guy. He's the real MVP.
More lamb. just appearing in my dreams now, always.
100%. Okay, team. So if we're ready, we will kick off, as we always do with previously on Dungeons & Dragons, the adventures of the Ethnic Squares. So, after their daring escape from Kamal, the Ethnic Squares sped away north to the Silvercut Roadway. The roadway spanned the width of Taldore, with the party heading east towards the city of Westrume. Iona stowed away in the back of their newly acquired cart to hide from the prying eyes of the authorities, with the steeds Bert and Meg carrying the party through the main thoroughfare of the country. The next few days of travel were relatively smooth, with the party easily dealing with a goblin ambush on the second day. They soon came to the crossing of the mighty Bywater River, where they came across a figure in a regal coat of arms who asked the squares to stop and pay the toll to cross the bridge. During the conversation, Cut and Boris noticed there was something off and uncovered 3 ravagers hiding in the coat of arms as their trap was sprung and battle commenced. The ravagers were joined by a beholder and the party fought bravely, with Cut expertly using their stunning strike attack to sideline the aberration. Speeding away from the bridge, the Ethnic Squares soon arrived at the gates of Westrume, where they were greeted by an envoy of Margrave Don Zimmer. He delivered news to the tiefling sorcerer from the front line of the armory wars, still devastating the land of Isilra. Duty-bound, Neo decided to leave the party to train the forces of Zimmer in exchange for a deployment of troops to aid the fight against the Dragonflies. And that's where we left off. So, if there's no more questions, let's continue with episode 9, The Path of the Dawnfather.
Episode 9, take 2.
Yes,
Yeah.
or maybe take 3, depending on who you ask.
But we did get to our potions, right?
100%,
Yeah,
100%.
Okay, good. Well, for the group, we managed to get some good potions based on my powers of persuasion.
100%. So
So
you're now in
we
possession
can-
of 2 superior healing potions, bought for the
They're
price of
currently
regular.
in my inventory, but
They
you can deal them out.
are,
so-
and they are worth 8d4 plus 8 healing points.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Great stuff. So, episode
They
9.
were great potions. It was great stuff.
Okay, episode 9, The Path of the Dawnfather. So, you find yourselves in the opal walled of Westrun, in the centre of the city after walking nearer to the Margrave Keep. As you're walking through the ward, you pass the Hall of Reason, a beautiful courthouse of high elven design. Before its steps is a marble statue of Bahamut, the Platinum Dragon, otherwise known as the God of Justice. You continue on past a fountain in the public square built to honour Palis Westrun, the founder of the city. Moving through the market ward, you spend a collective 15 gold pieces to replenish your food rations, as a supply which has been dwindling since journeying from Vasselheim. So, Arne, I think you've already taken care of that
I have,
from our
yeah.
last adventure. So, elsewhere in the ward, the world market resides. The marble-walled auction house, where hundreds of vendors hawk rare and unusual items from across Taldore. So, Ethnic Squares, do you have any other further business in Westrun before we move on?
So I think we need to stay clear of this guy who's selling potions. Just no real reason. Just think we need to stay well clear
I
of
see.
him.
I see.
But in other news, got these 2 superior potions if anybody wants them.
Should we stay out of the world market in general, or?
I mean, if anybody wants anything else, let's go. But otherwise, I think. in
Nah, I
general,
don't. How much?
think
I
we'll
mean,
be
I don't
okay.
really know how much money we have, and
We have about 200 gold.
nah.
Yeah. I think we
I
need
think we
to
save it.
do a scorched world policy. Because we seem to make trouble everywhere.
Light a match, burn the
Yeah.
place down. Got it.
That's it. Okay, great stuff. Alrighty then. So, exiting the city, you reacquire your cart, driven dry your trusty steeds, fully fed and watered by the stables outside the city. You take to the Parchwood Way, which slowly turns northeast towards your destination of Whitestone. Just north of the turf fields, you cross a junction that leads to the start of the Alabaster Trail. As you venture further north, you enter the region known as the Parchwood Timberland. Memories begin to flood back of the adventures you had here, how you first encountered the turtle Boris while hunting down the fearsome werebear. Previously, this road through the Parchwood Timberland also played host to a chance meeting between the late Badgerbolt Reaver and the half-elf wizard Kame Hale.
Oh.
Too bad all of those characters are dead except for Reese.
He's really old.
Jesse, I was expecting a
Only a
who?
matter of time.
I was expecting you to go who at that point, but you are all good. Alrighty then. So, in the moments where you're not up front urging the horses onward or straining away on your loot, you, Sky, feel the need to stave off boredom by examining the rare and wonderful items you've acquired so far. The searing white lights of the beads of divinity have calmed since they've been stowed away with the party supplies, but they emit their bright celestial light once more when held, illuminating the whole canopy of the cart like a small star. So, if you recall, you've got 2 of these beads, and at the moment they're like bright, shining orbs in your hand. The holy symbols of Ioun the Gnome Mistress and the Raven Queen are next on your agenda. Your fingers run over the stone tablet, picking up on the intricate details of Ioun's third eye, and you can feel her divine knowledge radiating from within her symbol.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never even. I feel like I've never even looked at this.
Well, we're coming up to that. So you then look through the eyes of the white mask of the Raven Queen gave to the party. You're quick to give Heartrind a fright, who has never come across these kinds of items before. The intricate carving of the wings and gold detailing are exquisite. So we'll say, Sky, for the purposes of this, you take the mask out of the bag of supplies and you just put it to your face and you turn to Heartrind and go,
Yeah.
Who is this?
exactly. Great stuff. So, the next item you look into is the ancient book that Ioun bestowed to the Ethnic Squares, the Tome of Isolation.
Wasn't that 2020?
Yeah, probably. You recall that they spoke of a ritual you'll be able to perform with this book, the Rite of Banishment. With it, you'll be able to bring the foul deeds of Spiraling Hawthorn to an abrupt end in this or any other plane of existence. You excitedly open the book to learn its secrets, the incantation needed to rid Exandria of this menace once and for all. Sky, can you do me a favour? Can you make an investigation check, please?
I'd love to. It's my favourite thing to roll.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm getting real, like, we're close to the end vibes from this start.
Yeah.
It's like, we're just, like, reassessing our journey so far and all the things we've gathered. I don't wonder why.
Maybe you might need them in the future. Who knows?
Okay, I rolled a 20.
Okay, great.
Damn.
Okay, my investigations are high.
So, you feel the damage that the book has taken over the ages. The cover itself is blank. However, so are the pages. You hold a lit candle under each of the pages to reveal hidden ink, reciting various keywords, passphrases, and tapping various areas of the spine, but it's all to no avail. It would seem that something else unlocks the secrets that lay within.
What about if you use
Ayana
one of
holds
those
up
glowing
the
lights?
mask from the Raven Queen, because apparently I've actually got that in my inventory, and
yeah.
I'm like peering at the book over her shoulder.
I sense a riddle.
Sure. No effect. Ayana.
Oh, maybe you can
I
only read
figured,
it
but,
with with the light from the divine beams.
Okay, great. So we'll say
Can
heart
I
range.
hold one of those up and
Sure. So that too has no effect.
What about all of them together?
Okay, so you
Stacking masks in front
Yeah.
of masks
Yeah.
and beads.
like filters?
you place the beads behind the mask, so like the bright celestial light shining through the mask's eye, but still no effect. It's okay. You don't necessarily have to figure the solution to this out right now.
No. We
3 hours later.
That's it.
My God, I think I've corrected.
Is there anything else you'd like to try at this juncture?
No.
No.
Okay. So, after 2 weeks of travel through the breadth of Taldore, the Alabaster Sierra mountain range finally begins to rise to your right as you make swift progress thanks to Bert and Meg. You begin to notice the temperature drop the further north you venture, such as the climate around the city of Whitestone. The air carries the sea breeze from the Lucidian Ocean from the west. After 3 days on the Alabaster Trail, you finally see the walls of Whitestone on the horizon. Torvin Stormhand is once again on hand to greet you. And they say, "Welcome to the grand city of Whitestone, travellers. What business brings you to the city on this fine day?"
We're here to destroy the Dawnfather. That's what we're doing, right, guys?
Oh yeah. Is the Dawnfather is the name of that Spiraling Hawthorn guy, right? That's what he's called, right?
No.
Wait, what?
You just see a
Who's
puzzled-
The Dawnfather?
The Dawnfather's a god.
I feel like I've missed so much. Was I sleeping this whole like, journey? Oh my god. Okay.
So Torvin says, if you're looking to anything to do with Pelor, I would head to the Sun Tree or head east to the Greyfield, where you'll find the Temple of the Dawn.
Sweet.
Well, that seems like a good starting point.
Okay, great. So
If only Pavato was still here to speak to the Sun Tree and guide us.
Okay, so Bert, Meg, and your cart are handed over to the stable masters, and you see your horses gratefully head into the warmth of the stables, their legs weary from the road from Westruun. With the journey's end seemingly now the de facto homestead of the Ethnic Squares, you make the short walk through to the tavern. Cut, you find yourselves instinctively running your hand over the section of the bar where you were sat on the day Sky invited you to join the Ethnic Squares with happy memories of Winter's Crest Eve and that hour of
I don't like
honor.
this. I feel like we're
contest.
reminiscing like it's all about to like we're all gonna die very
I
shortly.
propose an hour of honor.
Okay, so Ethnic Squares, the evening is yours. What would you like to do?
Drinking games. Drinking games.
Oh, and I'm down with some games.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can someone reiterate, just for my knowledge, as I'm maybe missing something here? I thought we were trying to stop Spiraling Hawthorn, right?
You
That
are.
is what we're trying to do.
Yeah,
Yes.
we are.
Who is the Dawnfather, and why do we need to?
so we will say over the course of the journey from Vasselheim, That's the name of the place. Yes, even from the journey from there, when you were brought up to speed in terms of the overall quest. So the last thing that the Ethnic Squares did before they entered the tournament was to go seek an audience with the Raven Queen after seeking a holy symbol. And one of her kind words was to seek the Dawnfather, who will help in the next phase of the quest.
Okay, yeah.
So you know that the Sun Tree is revered by the people of Whitestone, who worship the Dawnfather, and that's what's brought you to the city to kind of either get the next holy symbol or to seek an audience with him at least, so he can impart some words of wisdom your way.
I see. That does ring a bell.
Cool.
Good.
So we'll say that Yorda and Adeline, they're at the journey's end, and so yes, so they're at the journey's end, and they serve you a variety of drinks. So Ayana, what are you ordering? Are you getting a random of tall lady ale for everybody?
Absolutely.
Okay, right.
Hey.
So there's a few of those. So Adeline comes out with some cheese boards and some various meats and pieces of fruit and things for sustenance.
Meat, is it coming on a skewer?
Yes,
And then we have to
absolutely.
flip.
So they give you tokens, and on one side is red and one side is green. So
Okay.
whenever you're full kind of thing, you just turn it over to the red side and that'll be it.
Oh, okay. Sounds like a good idea. I like that.
I mean, someone should make a restaurant out of that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know very wary on the road. You've had an evening. Are you waiting to push on to the Sun Tree?
I mean, it's nighttime now, right?
Sure
So
is.
maybe is the Sun Tree like not at full strength at night? You know.
Oh, is this a good time to rest? Because I've just looked at my character sheet and my health is low, so I guess I should probably rest.
Yeah, you can absolutely take a long rest
Oh,
if
we
you want
would
to.
have rested for 2 years. Not 2 years. That's how long the journey fell.
We would have rested along the journey.
Yeah, so I'll do
amazing.
that.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can rent some rooms and things, and that is all good. So we will say that evening of rest and relaxation follows, with the order serving drinks from behind the bar, keen to catch up on the news of your adventure. Adeline is in the kitchen bringing ample servings of flatbread, cured meats, roasted vegetables, and cheese platters, all to all the patrons of the Journey's End Tavern. Rooms are rented, and you all find deep slumber astonishingly quickly on the soft mattresses, having spent much of your recent adventures camping on the side of the road. So we'll say that rooms. How many rooms are you renting between the 5 of you?
I don't know, like 2 will do, I guess.
Yeah.
How expensive is it though?
Yeah, I mean, how expensive is a
I
room?
might have to
Like,
sleep on the floor.
For 2 rooms, it'll cost. It'll run like 10 gold pieces.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we'll say that the food and drink collectively cost like 4 gold pieces.
okay.
Do we not get mates rates for like saving the world a couple of times?
These are. I mean, these are made
Don't I
for.
get some sort of deal for like
Celebrity status.
providing them beer?
Yeah, so Yorda says that these are indeed the preferential rates.
All right. Fine. Yeah, 2 rooms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the sun rises on another beautiful day in Whitestone. Are you ready to proceed?
Sure.
Where are you heading first? To the Sun Tree?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
All right.
Why
So,
beat around the bush? You know, let's just go find this Dawnfather. I mean,
okay, so the Dawnfather Square sits a short distance from the common ward where you stand, and you recall that the Sun Tree resides there. The city was originally constructed around the discovery of the Sun Tree and expanded outwards over a few generations. After the events of the Calamity and the defeat of the Chained Oblivion, the Dawnfather planted this tree as a beacon of light, protection, and hope. What a nice young man.
yeah, I want to hear more about this calamity.
These days, the square is
I
filled.
wish I could speak to the trees.
These days, the square is filled with the quaint, bustling shops and small townhomes built as the city expands, as more and more people return to Whitestone in this interlude of peace. You soon find yourself standing in front of the mighty Sun Tree, with the golden glow of its leaves covering your view overhead.
Praise the sun.
Absolutely. You just hear the opening bars of Take On Me play in your mind. There's a beautiful carved staircase and archway that leads to the base of the tree. You can see several folded pieces of parchment attached by string fluttering in the breeze. Ethnic Squares, what would you like to do?
Do we know like how people usually communicate with the Dawnfather? Maybe through the Sun Tree, like
Yeah, so...
is it like knowledge? Like, so what you do is tie your message to the tree or something like that. Is it a
I mean, you can
well-known
examine some of the pieces of parchment if you'd like to.
maybe like respectfully, just in case it is like something.
Sure. So as you do so, you find that the pieces of parchment are indeed prayers left by the people who worship the Palor, the Dawnfather, and kind of tie them to the tree, and that's their kind of conduit to speak to the Dawnfather themselves.
Can we get close enough to like touch the tree? The
100%.
sun tree? Oh, I want to touch the tree.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Yeah, that's what I just wanted to touch it.
Okay.
Maybe maybe if we look at it through one of our masks, or we present the divine beads, and the light from the beads activates the tree somehow.
All right. Do you want to do me a favor? Can you roll a history check for me, please?
Sure. Okay, history. I've got -1 on history. Amazing. Amazing. I rolled a 9, which means I've rolled an 8.
Okay, that's fine. So you're only remembering back to the previous day when you're speaking to Torvin at the gates of Whitestone, who said that if they were looking to do anything to do with Paylord, they would head to the Sun Street or head east to the Greyfield, where you'll find the Temple of the Dawn.
Maybe we go to the temple then, if the tree's doing nothing. But I'd
I think
still
we
like
write a
to.
little prayer.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind
So,
of
yeah,
say,
you-
say
you-
what
you
we're planning
have-
to do and would like
Absolutely.
their help.
Sky definitely has a variety of pieces of parchment on them. So I'm sure if you ask kindly, you could borrow one of those and scribe a note, and you're bound to have string as part of your adventuring supplies, so you're able to do that.
Parchment for all.
Absolutely. So what you write on these pieces of parchment for you and yourselves, but if you want to share them, what you wrote down with the rest of the party, then feel free to do so.
I think it's more just like saying that we're on a quest to destroy Spire and Hearthstone. We've got so far. We've had help from the Raven Queen and the Noah Mistress. And we also hope for your help too. We're off to your temple and I don't know, just something like that.
See you there, mate.
yeah.
See you in like 20 minutes.
10 minutes. So if you can.
Heartrand just writes, "What more do you want?" Have you seen what these people have gone through? Okay, great stuff. So, after recalling the advice from Torvin and consulting with the people of Dawnfather Square, you begin to head northeast through the city of Whitestone. You soon leave the northern ward and take the road to the Greyfield. More memories of stories from the party's formative adventures come back to you, as it was here that Neo and the half-elf Stanley Cannon first came across the elderly dragonborn Mavis the Frail. Jesse, hit me with it.
Who?
There you go.
Just dead. They're all dead.
Yep. I mean, they did write to you one time, but you still don't believe them, did you?
I mean, dead.
They're dead. Okay, fair enough. So, various members of the Pale Guard are on patrol and worshippers to the Raven Queen and the Dawnfather, respectively, are travelling to the Grainfield. So, the Pale Guard is the name of the kind of armed forces here. So, they serve Castle Whitestone and the Doroli family who reside there. Soon, the Temple of the Dawn appears on the horizon, as does the altar to the Raven Queen that you originally visited when you first set out to seek the Matron of Ravens, if you recall. You find that the doors of the Temple of the Dawn are open, and the entrance chamber is well lit with a variety of enchanted lanterns. Everybody ready?
All right. Oh no. Ready for what?
Ready to end.
Let's find out.
Very normal place.
Ayana's like
But nothing will
slowly
happen.
drawing daggers just
Okay.
in case.
So, entering the temple, you first notice the enormous frescoes that adorn the walls. Beautifully decorated in gold leaf, they depict the legendary history of Palor, the Dawnfather. The battle with the chained oblivion and the planting of the sun tree are captured in the artwork, and includes a portrait of the sun god. They are depicted in a golden suit of armour, with a half cape draped across their shoulder. Much of the armour set is lit with a brilliant white and gold light emanating from Palor's head, for they are portrayed as being a being of pure sunlight. moving through the entrance chamber, you reach the far wall, which features a giant carving in the stone wall of the Sun Tree. The clerics that are in the entrance chamber are mostly assembled towards the entrance, offering the collective prayers to the Dawnfather from the people of Whitestone. The artistry on here is sublime, with each branch and leaf picked out in exquisite detail. Can I get one of you to make an investigation check, please? You can possibly do it with advantage if someone else is assisting.
I mean, I've got -1 on investigation, so
I got
not me.
28.
Okay, great. So, while you're taking in the majesty of the artistry, you notice that there's a spherical indentation halfway up the carving of the Sun Tree. I think it's Squares. What would you like to do?
Oh, what a spherical incantation! Did you say?
Indentation.
Oh, indentation.
Yeah.
Touch
Okay.
it.
Okay,
Touch
great. I
it.
mean, it's made of the same like smooth stone that the rest of the carving is made out of.
Spherical, you say?
How
Uh-huh.
big?
What
Let's shove
circular
one of those
objects do
beads
we
in there.
have?
Let's
Who
go.
knows? Sorry, what was that,
Maybe
Anna?
One of those.
We're gonna shove one of those beads in there. In fact, Ayana's just gonna take it from Sky's pocket without her even noticing and just do it.
Hey,
Without even consulting anybody, it's already in there.
Okay, great. So you place one of your beads of divinity into the wall, and all the leaves on the sun tree go a brilliant white light before returning to their golden hue. An outline of a doorway shines through the carving and materializes before your eyes, spanning the width of the trunk of the sun tree. You're able to retrieve the bead of divinity, and the door remains momentarily intact. Ethnic Squares, what are we doing?
Let's go.
We'll go
Yeah.
through the door.
I
Okay.
shoved the bead in there. The door's open. Let's go.
Is anyone watching us?
Make an investigation check.
7.
Okay, great. So most of the people aren't. You see one of the clerics like clock you moving inside that door, but they turn to you and give you one of a. All right, give you one of these. All right then. So, passing through the doorway, you find yourselves in a dark corridor, which soon illuminates as torches magically ignite and light your path forward. At the end of the corridor lies a small chamber with a pattern of tiles on the floor. Each tile features a letter in common. Past the floor of tiles is an archway shrouded in gold smoke. It would appear to block your progress going forwards. Can I get one of you to make an investigation check, please?
Sky, you're our resident detective.
I will oblige. Sounds like a job for me. 19.
Okay, perfect. So, on the walls of the chamber, you notice that the strategically placed torches that you imagine will emit the party's imminent doom with a misplaced step. But you also notice a number of letters in common on the wall. Some have faded beyond repair. So, what you're able to make out is this.
Puzzle.
We're in Puzzle Town now, Alice.
Ayana's like fishing around in her bag and she just pulls out a bag of ball bearings and is like,
Yeah,
guys,
we're ready.
I can jam the tiles if we need to.
So what do these
obviously-
arrows mean? Are they like sliding or?
So A will represent, I guess, N.
Oh, okay.
C will actually be P, and we'll be, I guess, wanting to only step on very particular tiles to get across.
Okay,
But they're all the same difference across. I think we could figure out the rest of the alphabet if we need to.
okay then. So,
All right, you are.
So, where you stand, the floor bears the message. To be granted an audience with the divine, walk in the name of the Dawnfather. Take one step at a time, and may the light carry you forward. So, you're starting at the bottom, where in common, you're getting letters for Z, P, T, L, and C. Ethnic Squares, what is your first step?
Can you just go back to the other
Sure can.
for a second? Oh, my pen doesn't work. Never mind.
Right, well, I mean, walk in the
I just want to
name
finish
of
off.
the Godfather.
All right. I just...
The
there
Dawnfather,
is-
not the Godfather, that's a
I
difference.
don't-
Yeah. I also keep thinking Stormfather. I can't
Yeah.
get away from Rem Samson, but
I mean, the name per law can be walked. Like, it is like a path that we can take, I think. But obviously, I don't know how that. Yeah, you could, but yeah, obviously the letters on
I
the
did that.
actual letter. Oh, nice. Good.
Is
good
it
job.
backward? Is it backwards for you?
No.
we can see
No,
it.
no,
can see.
that works.
Why
Yeah.
is it backwards for me?
So it's backwards in Video Ninja, but then on the stream itself, it's
What video ninja? What is this technology?
what is this sorcery? Okay, so you're stepping on the P tile.
Wait.
But
Are
shouldn't
we?
it be
Well,
like
no, because
So-
the
P-
C
I'm just asking the
tile?
question. I'm just asking the question.
because then it would be C, because C is P.
What word are we trying to say?
Wait, yeah.
Per law, because it says like walk in the name of the Dawnfather.
That makes
And-
more sense. I was working out Dawnfather, which would be way too long anyway. Yeah.
Ayana's gonna take a jump and land on C.
Okay, so as that happens, it lights up in gold.
All right.
Oh.
All right, now, so the next one would be an E, which I guess would be the letter.
Or was it P-A?
Yeah,
How'd you
how do you
spell
spell that?
So a P-E-L-O-R.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it would be R, if I can read, if I'm reading
Yeah?
that right. It
Yeah.
would be the one after.
Are you
All
sure?
right.
P.
Ayana's gonna jump
Yeah.
on R.
Okay, that too lights in gold.
Oh, we've cracked it,
We
folks.
cracked it.
We're on our way.
Right, so
Then-
the
We got some
L.
real
Right.
gamers in.
Then it's Y.
All
Why?
right. Yeah, Ayana's going for it.
It too lights up in gold. Well done.
And then, are we assuming it wraps round?
I mean, it's got to be the B, right?
How do you mean it wraps around?
Because unless I'm going backwards,
It's
I was
the
doing-
B, because the
Alice, if
Yeah.
you wanna, you can drop your phone if you want, because I'm happy to go back to the previous
Oh,
one
there you
if
go.
you need to.
because
Just
we
ask.
need to step on the O, and that's in between the N and the P, so it's the B.
Yeah.
I'm jumping
Yeah.
on the B.
The B
Oh, well, yeah.
lights up
Ryan falls to his
in
death.
gold.
No!
And then R, which would
The
be
E, right?
yeah.
Ethnic squares. Well done. You successfully crossed the floor.
Yay.
So I was going for
Well
like a
done.
Last Crusader, in Latin.
Yeah,
Jehovah
yeah.
starts with an I.
Yeah,
That was my worst
I
Sean
like that.
Connery, but yeah. Okay, well done. So as you successfully cross the room, the golden shroud of smoke dissipates and you're allowed to proceed. Well done, Ethnic Square. GG's. Let's put some GG's in chat. There we go. Alright then, ready to move on?
Yeah. I mean, if we've gone across. Then
Yeah,
let's go.
100%. Yeah. So after going through the archway, you find yourself descending a staircase leading beneath the Temple of the Dawn. You are now in the inner sanctum of the temple, where your mind and metal will be tested in order to speak with Paylor, the Dawnfather. Steeling yourselves for more challenges, death-dealing traps and battles, you venture down to the bottom of the staircase and into the corridor before you. Welcome, Ethnic Swears, to the first level of the Temple of the Dawn.
Oh,
Let's
temple
go.
time.
Dungeon
So,
crawl. Dungeon crawl.
The corridor ends with an archway surrounded in golden smoke, flanked
Oh,
by
yes.
two more enchanted torches. There's a carving along the curvature of the archway that reads in common, I bear the weight of sparks, but do not catch a light. I feel the blows of blades and hammers, but back I do not fight. Of swords and axes I am made the same, but I bear no bladed edge. The arms of steel that I create are forged upon my head. What am I?
Like an anvil.
As you give the correct answer, the golden shroud of smoke dissipates and you're allowed to
Yeah.
proceed. Well done.
Easy.
Easy game, easy game.
Don't say that. Don't say
We're
that.
OP.
This is quickly googling
No.
really hard, really
Uh-huh.
nasty riddle.
Okay, so the archway shrouds itself in an impenetrable smoke once more as you pass through, preventing you from turning back. You now found yourselves in a series of 5 antechambers, each with a small altar. The altars bear strange glyphs. Each of you take a moment to examine a given altar, reconvening in the 5th antechamber where Heartrine is standing. So we'll say that each of you take one of the 4 rooms, and then Heartrine, you're standing at the end in the 5th room. All good? Okay. So the glyphs you see in the first room are this.
Okay.
Yeah? Glyphs you see in the
Yep.
second room are this.
Oh no.
Yep.
The glyphs you see in the third room are this.
Yep.
And the glyphs you see in the fourth room are this.
Oh, well, that really brings it all together. It's really obvious.
Yeah. I mean, it's really
Oh my
Speaking
God.
of bringing it
Fuck.
all together, in the fifth room, Harine, you find yourself in front of an altar where you have various tiles of each of the symbols, and you're allowed to move them and place them in this here row. So we can take each of these and move them in any shape or form in this row here. Ethnic squares, what would you like me to do?
Review the other slides again.
Sure, 100%. Do you want to go back from the start or a particular
Yeah.
one? Okay, this is the first one.
Okay.
This is the second one.
Okay. I
Number
wonder
three?
if they're all just shifting up one.
I think they are.
Could be.
They are absolutely doing that.
And this is the fourth one.
The sequence, the last one.
They're just shifting up by one.
Yeah, so what comes
Uh,
after the one that's lying down on the first one? If we could because I'm guessing, wait, yeah. It'll be that Z1.
I have the memory of a goldfish, so I've already forgotten like what the order is. So I
No, but you just need to look at like the fourth one because the first one on the fifth one will be that one that's horizontal, then it'll be that one, horizontal, that one, and
And then go back to the first one to see what comes after the lying down
well,
one. at the
no,
end.
it'll just be the one that's now at the start of the fourth
Oh, I
because they're just shifting
see.
across. So the one at the start is then at the end.
Oh, okay. All right, let's give that a go then.
Okay, so in the fifth chamber, there bears no glyphs on the altar, but the stone tablets are scattered. What would you like me to put first?
I would like you to put the one that is in the fourth position. No, that's
Yeah.
the fifth. That's
Oh,
the
sorry, no,
fifth.
that's a fifth. counting, not my strong suit.
Then the one that's in the second.
Uh-huh.
Then the one that's in the third.
1, 2, 3, yeah.
Then the one that's in the first.
Sure.
Then the fifth.
Okay.
And then the sixth.
Good luck. Well done.
I took photos of all of the slides and was looking at them. So-
All good.
Nice.
So, upon entering the glyphs in the correct order,
wait.
the smoke in the archway before you clears, and you're allowed to proceed into the next
Wow.
corridor.
Nice. That's
Gee-
good.
I
Gee,
am
yeah.
seeing the
Squares.
code today.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you didn't have a
Excluded.
smartphone with you as part of the Ethnic
Yeah.
Squares?
I only see the Matrix, never mind anything
Yeah.
else. Okay, here we go. So, the corridor leads to an archway shrouded in golden smoke, as most corridors do down in this part of the world. There's a carving above the archway, but instead of a riddle, you find words of warning for the trial ahead. To be worthy of an audience with the Dawnfather, those with brain and brawn step forward. A test of battle will soon follow, but be wary, for the souls of the loser will be forever mine afterwards.
Well done.
Are you ready?
Sure.
Oh, this isn't the riddle. Okay.
I also
Guys,
just
that
want to
is
remark
scratching
about
my head.
how I've never seen golden smoke before.
Yeah. It's quite
what
beautiful.
It's quite interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably not
Never
good
really
for the
thought about
lungs.
it.
Yeah, I wouldn't inhale.
Wow.
Wow.
Golden smoke.
Is it dope as the dope scenario though?
Oh no, nothing's as dope as a dope.
This is it,
scenario.
right?
But you're not Badra anymore, so maybe this is Heartrine's dream.
Oh
Yeah.
maybe shiny things.
Do you love a
Which
bit?
means if you die, we have to find a location with gold smoke.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard. Okay, team. So, if I can get you to roll initiative for it is go time.
Ooh.
Let's go. First time this dice is being used for initiative.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it fucked me.
yeah, same.
Back to the dice share it goes. Okay, team. 25 to 20. Are doing that range. All right. 20 to 15.
I rolled a
16.
18.
Okay, and then Katie, did you say 16?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So, sorry, how many was yours again?
18.
18. Cool. So, it goes 18 from 1, 18 with that, 18 with that, and then Boris with a 16. Okay, 15 to 10. Anybody in that range?
Oh no.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I got 12.
Okay, great. 10 to 5.
7.
Okay.
Cat's got 8.
Okay. Great. And then anybody 5 to 0. That is
No, that's everybody.
all good. Yeah, some of your enemies you're about to face, they're also great, but we're going to be absolutely fine. Okay, so what you find in front of you in a map that may be familiar to those who've explored dungeons before
Oh.
are now the zombified remains coming back to life of 3 Ravengers and 1 Slaughter Lord. For
Cool.
they have tried to
Slaughter
infiltrate the Temple of the Dawnfather before and have fallen foul of this test. And now their
Slaughter
corpses are now being used to protect this chamber. So,
All right, just for
Cool.
clarification,
Cool.
is it just a flat floor, or is
no,
there
no.
a
So
pit in the middle?
they have been thrown into the bottom of this well. So
Okay,
the
there
well
is
is
a
like
pit.
20, yeah. 20 foot deep pit. It is now turn of top of the round. It is Ravager number 1, who goes with an initiative roll of 19. So they are going to shuffle their regular movement speed and use the 10 feet to get to here, and then, whoops, I'm leaning on the spacebar, that's not good. And they're going to use the rest of the movement speed to get up and out, so it's around about 20 feet to get to the top of this well. And they are going to throw one of their daggers at Heartrind for a, what's that, a 12 to hit.
Misses.
That misses. Okay, that's going to be their turn. Heartrind,
Oh,
it is now
nice.
you. What would you like to do?
Right. How much is each square? Is that is each square 5 foot
10 feet.
or 10? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
But
in
you
that
can use,
case-
if you have multiple actions, you can use one of those actions to dash.
as in,
So if you've got 2 actions, 2 attack actions,
yeah.
you can use one of them to dash and then use your full movement speed again.
We did have a long rest, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
Yeah, we've
Okay.
long rested.
Then in fact, I will use as my bonus action, I'll use Misty Step,
Okay,
which allows me
30 feet, right?
to teleport up to 30 feet forward. So I'll just move towards Ravager 1.
So 1, 2, 3, and that puts you within 10, 20, 30, 40 feet of them.
And then I'll use my wait, what? Within 40 feet
Oh,
or
no,
30?
30 feet is the distance.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and then I'll use my 30 feet of movement speed.
So you are now
get
within
right up.
melee range, yes.
And then I will just go ham with the Warhammer.
Go for it.
Oh, natural 20.
Ba, 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 ba.
Let's go.
So that, my friends in chat gang and those watching, is called a critical hit. So damage dice will be doubled, and then your modifiers will be added to it.
Nice. Okay, so it's 1d8.
Sure. So if you're using Divine Smite with this before, if you can do me a favor and just call that before you make your roll attack going forwards.
I can't use Divine Smite because I've already used my bonus action. this
Okay,
turn.
fair enough.
So, yeah. Alright, so it's 5 plus 4 is 9.
Mm-hmm.
And then... Oh, wait, yeah, there's no extra...
So you're doubling
There's
your
a-
damage and then adding your modifier.
Okay, so it's...
So whatever you rolled on your dice, double that and then...
Oh, and then... Oh, so, okay. So I rolled a 5.
So that's 10 plus-
10 plus 4.
Okay. So 14
Okay,
points,
that's
yeah?
14.
Okay, great. And then for your second attack?
Oh, no, that's the wrong dice. I rolled a 15 plus 8, 23 to hit.
That hits, well done.
Nice. And then I got a 6 plus 4 is 10.
Another 10 points of damage. Well done, my friend.
Wait, do I get to double the second attack as well, or just
the
the first?
first.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, 10.
Okay, great stuff. So you take 2 enormous swings with your warhammer, and you can, if they were still breathing air, they would be winded at this point, because they reanimated dead people. They do not. Okay, it's Ravager 2's turn now. They are going to use their 10 feet of movement to get up to here. But because they're not quite at the lip yet, they are going to use their movement speed to hang off the edge here, and that is going to be their turn. Boris, the mighty turtle barbarian, it is now your turn, my friend. What would you like to do?
Okay, I will move up to the edge.
Sure. So 1, 2, 3 get you here.
Okay. Now, I think I've got 10 feet more of movement, but I don't think that, even if I drop down and take the full damage, I'm not going to get into melee. Or will I?
Okay.
Or I can hear myself echoing
Oh,
suddenly.
there's
Sure.
a double.
Cool. Cool, sorry. I missed what. So can I now drop, just let myself drop? Or...
No, he's conferring with demons.
Yeah.
It means we can do what we want. The game is ours.
Okay. Slight technical issue there, but we are back. So yes, you're down in the pit with the Slaughter Lord and the 3rd Ravager.
I've got 10 more feet of movement there.
Sure. What would you like to get up to, the Slaughter Lord or Ravager number 3?
I'll go up to the Slaughter Lord.
Sure. Okay.
Slaughter Lord.
It's a great title. Great name.
Okay, great stuff. Well, what would you like to do now you're in melee range with them?
Yeah, so then I'm going to rage.
Nice.
Of course.
And then can I remember when we fought the Slaughter Lord before?
Make a history check.
Scary, yeah. Oh, it's going to be bad. That's a 3, so even plus whatever my history is going to be bad.
You don't remember anything. You've blocked that
Yeah, I
memory
don't remember
out.
anything. Yeah, it's plus 0, so a 3. So
Okay.
so screw it. I will recklessly attack because I don't know any better.
Sure.
And whacking with my long sword for a 26 to hit
26 hits. Well done.
for 11 damage. No, that's not right. 14 damage.
Okay, great. Yeah.
And then oh no, it doesn't go on the floor.
It's a lot of dice.
Oh, okay. I'm rolling with advantage, and then one of the rolls fell on the floor.
Yeah, no worries.
For another 26 to hit.
Yes, that hits. Well done.
For another 17 damage.
17, 17, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, great stuff. Awesome work. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, that's everything. But now everything else has advantage against me.
Sure. All right then. Is that just for this round, or?
Yeah, it's until my next turn when I can
Got it.
choose again.
Fair enough. The best part of the business, they call Sky. You're up, my friend.
Okay. I would like to move towards the edge of the pit.
Sure. So we
Please.
can get you here.
And I wanna do something. I wanna see what happens. I'd like to cast sleep on Ravager 2 and see if he falls because he'll be asleep, and then he'll whack his head
Okay.
and hopefully
Let me just check the range on that spell.
it's 90 feet.
Perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Absolutely. So what's the? Do I need to roll a Constitution check? Save throw against it, or?
Let me see. I think I just need to roll something. Hang on.
Okay.
Well, it actually affects the spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. Roll a D5 D8. I think it'll just do it for me. So Oh no, maybe I don't. Okay. 5d. Wait, what does 5d8 mean?
So
Like,
you
do I
take
roll
your
it 5?
d8 and you roll it
Yeah.
5 times. But
Okay.
is there a... Hang on, I can check on my end. In case there's a saving throw that I need to make as the creature.
Uh-huh.
Like in terms of wisdom saving throw, that
Yeah.
kind of thing. So you're
Yeah, it
casting...
doesn't say.
At which level are you casting sleep?
Oh, wait, Kate, you might know.
I was just going to say, so there's no saving throw, but it does say under sleep that undead creatures aren't affected
Okay.
Oh.
annoyingly. So
Damn, okay, I have to change
Okay.
my strategy.
So yeah,
Sorry.
100% you can choose something
no,
else.
it's good. Okay, now that you've told me that, thank you very much. I would look really dumb. Let us instead cast Bane then. I could do up
Sure.
to 3 creatures of my choice, so that will get at least debuff them.
Yeah.
So that's 30 feet of range. So who do I get within that?
So you
R3
can
and the
definitely get
Slaughter Lord?
R3.
Okay,
The
no,
Slaughter
no.
Lord is around about 45 feet away from you at
Okay,
the
let's
moment.
do it on at least R3.
Okay.
So you need to do a 17 charisma.
Charisma. Okay, we've got a -2 on our charisma modifier, so let's see how we get on.
You're
That'll
gonna
be
out charismatic me.
a 5 -2, so 3. So Bane is now cast on Ravager number 3. So what does that do?
Uh,
I don't know.
I think it's a D4 against attack.
I think
that.
that sounds
Yeah.
familiar.
Or any attack or saving throw you do now, you have to roll a d4 and take it off it.
Okay,
yeah.
great.
So hopefully that thing will cause us less damage.
All right.
And
So I'll
then,
make a note of that.
And then can I just turn my back?
Sure.
Thank you. I feel like if I got shot in the back, it might be less devastating than being shot in the front.
We will see.
Protection. Well, thanks.
Do you also like plug your fingers, ears in your fingers in your ears as well? One of
Nothing's
those.
happening.
Go,
Pick
la,
my
la,
safe
la, la,
space.
la, la.
Yeah.
The Tavaxion Monk cut. They are up next. Alice, my friend, what would you like to do?
Okay, I'm going to use my feline agility that
Sure.
can double my speed.
Uh-huh.
So I should be able to get up to Ravager 1,
Sure.
maybe to the north of them, so
Yeah,
I can move 100.
I'll put you there.
And
Nice.
I'm gonna see. I know my sickle.
They are looking relatively rough,
is
I will tell you
better.
that.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go sickle then.
Sure.
2 slashy McGee's.
Okay.
Oh, that's just
Slashy
damage. That's not
McGee's.
to hit.
Yeah.
18.
18 hits, well done.
10 points of damage.
Okay, great stuff. And then a second one.
Ooh, 21's a hit.
That hits, well done.
11 points of damage.
11 points
Nice.
is more than enough to remove them from the board. Well done.
Deleted.
So because their flesh is already kind of corpseified, you slice clean through all the sinew in their neck, holding their head to lace, and the head actually rolls down to the bottom of the pit.
Nice.
Okay, great stuff. Is there anything else you'd like to do before Iron and Ravenoak has their turn?
Can I bonus action move again?
Sure. I don't see why
Even
not.
though you use my feline agility.
The
maybe-
feline agility, does that cost any key points, that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
then-
I can use it once per. I
Round?
can use it once, and if I don't move next time, I get it back.
Okay,
If I keep
perfect. So
moving
yeah,
around, I don't
you're
want
happy
to move
to...
again.
I'm fine for you to cast bonus actions.
Okay, so I'll bonus action to just move maybe slightly to the right to kind of be more in where the action looks like it's going.
Sure. So, like here?
5, yeah.
Or 5, right, so here.
Oh no,
Okay.
sorry, 50 feet, so 5 squares.
Sure, we'll get you down to here then.
Cool.
Happy days. Iron and Ravenoak, the best brewer in this or any land. It's your turn, my friend.
I would like to take my short bow and just take a shot at the Slaughter Lord because they are distracted by Boris.
They certainly are.
So that's a 27 to hit.
That hits, well done.
So that's 8 plus sneak attack, which is now 76.
That's what you get when
So
you level up,
that's
people.
29 points of damage. to the
Nice.
Portal Lord.
Damn.
Okay. All right. Okay, cool. So is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, is there anything around that looks like I could like conceal myself in or by?
So not so much, but with it being like a 20-foot well, they can't actually see you apart from R2, who's facing the other way at the moment. But
That's fine.
yeah,
All
they
right.
don't see you.
Okay.
Okay. Great stuff.
All good.
Thank you very much. It is now the turn of Ravager number 3, who has Banecast on them. They are going to go up to Boris and try and use their Stabbing Frenzy with their short sword. So let me go back up to those. Okay, the first attack is...
Don't forget advantage.
Yep. So I'll roll that with advantage. But with a roll of 9, that's going to miss. So that is going to be their turn.
Wow.
Yeah, so if they hit, they'll
You get to roll again, like,
keep on
and
hitting
again and again
until
and
you
again.
do, kind of thing. But that is their turn. It is now the turn of the Slaughterlord, who has a bolt sticking out of their head, thanks to the work of Iona Ravenok. They are going to turn around and they are going to... Let me just scroll down to their character sheet right now. They are going to make 4 attacks with their dual great swords at advantage against Boris. So the first is a actually that's an advantage. Yeah, the first is 14 to hit Boris. I think that misses, right?
That misses, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The second at advantage is a 28 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, let's roll that. So 4, 7. So 13 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
And 3 points of fire damage.
Cool.
Attack number 3. So 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, then 1. So again, 13 points of piercing damage and 6 points of fire damage.
Okay.
I think there's 1 more attack left of the 4. 7 and 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. 1. So again, 13 points of piercing damage and 4 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And that is going to be their turn. At top of the round, Ravager 1 is Dunzo, so it falls to the one they call Heartrind.
Nice. Can I get to the Slaughterlord? Like, is that going to be 30?
So 1,
Feet.
2, 3. You can get within. You can get within like range attack range, but you might need something else to get you within melee range. You can use one of your hammer attacks to dash and really get within there.
Let's see what spells we got.
Okay.
Okay, I might do this. I'm gonna use Okay, hold on.
It's okay. Take your time, buddy.
All right, so I'm gonna use Call Lightning.
Okay.
So it has a
great.
range of 120 feet.
Yeah.
I
So you
just
can easily get
choose a
everybody.
point.
Yep. That's fine.
Yep. So I just choose a point that's within 120 feet. So I'll kind of pick just behind the Slaughterlord,
Sure.
and I have to roll 3 d10s, and then you have to, if you save, then you. Oops, I accidentally rolled it. I think.
That's okay.
Okay. Well, there you go. I rolled it.
So, so you're selecting specific points within 120 feet range. Is that how it works?
Yeah, it's a single point.
Okay.
It's like you have to pick a single point. So I just picked the Slaughterlord.
Okay, so you're trying to hit the slaughter directly, not kind of do an area of effect attack around a bunch of
I
people.
don't think you can, because it says like
That's fine. However you want to do it, my friend. Okay, so what's a save I need to make?
Oh, hold on a sec. Each
What spell is
creature
it?
within 5 feet of this
Core
point
lightning, I believe,
must
Katie.
make a dex save.
So you could aim it between R3 and
Yeah.
Slaughter
Yes.
Lord and get them both.
Okay, so dex save, yeah? What's the
Yep.
DC?
16.
What's the number? 16, okay, fine. So the Slaughter Lord makes a dex save of 14, so that fails. And
Nice.
the Ravager number 3, with Bane, I'm guessing, makes a dex save of 5, so both of them fail.
Alright, so they both take 11 damage.
11 damage, okay, great, good to know.
11 lightning damage. I don't know if that...
Well, they might have
That
certain
changes.
weaknesses, I will look it up. Not for the Stabby Stabber or for the Slaughter Lord, but 11 damage is good to know.
Cool. And then I'll just jump into the pit and get like a little bit closer to Slaughter Lord.
Sure.
Maybe just like 10 feet.
Sure,
Not just
yeah.
damage.
Oop, sorry.
Lightning damage.
Sure. So we can get you
Yeah, that's
there
fine.
if you want. Fine.
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay, great stuff. Thank you very much. Ravager number 2. They are going to use their movement speed to get out, and so that costs them 10 feet, and then they've got the 20 feet to get up to cut. They are going to try and do the continuous stabby stuff with their stabbing frenzy. The first is a 17 to hit.
Ooh, misses.
Ooh, okay, that's going to be their turn. Great stuff.
Nice.
Boris, the disadvantage or the advantage people had against you is now over. It is now your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna immediately trigger again.
Okay,
So I'm gonna attack the Sword Lord.
sure.
But I turn my reckless attack on again.
Okay,
So the first one is 27
that hits. Well done.
hit. Now, okay, 5 plus 7 is
12.
Is 12, yeah. So 12 damage on the first one.
Okay, great. Good work.
12 is like 21 to hit. The
Yeah, that
second
hits. Well
one
done.
Is 16 damage.
16, 1-6.
Yep.
Perfect. All right, great stuff. Is there anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
No, that's all I can do.
Okay, great stuff. Thank you very much. Sky, you are up, my friend.
Cool. I would like to cast Magic Missile on
Sure.
Ravager 3, please.
Okay, great. At which level?
Nice. I'm going to do it at level 2. I'm going to save the big guns for later.
Sure, okay. Smart thinking.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Right, here we go. Magic Missiles. 4.
Okay, so it's 4 points of damage per missile that you've fired, and I think at second level it's 3 darts.
It's 3 plus 1, I think, so it should be 4 darts.
Okay,
Oh.
great. So then that's 16 points of damage.
Yeah.
Great work.
Now it's cooking. Thank you.
Appreciate the assist, Jesse. Matt's is not my
I
friend.
just, from playing Newer for so many
No,
weeks, I
that's
think
all
the
good.
base is just 3 and then it's plus 1 for every level.
Okay, great stuff. So they're not down and out, but they are feeling very, very rough at this point. I will say that much. For Ravager
Yes.
number 3, is there anything else that you'd like to do on your turn?
No, just look smug.
Okay, great. You achieved that.
Were you doing it with your back still turned to them? Like-
Yeah.
You know me.
Cut. It is on you, my friend. What would you like to do?
Let's get Ravager to.
Sure. Punch, 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 or sickle, sickle, sickle.
I'm gonna punch because it's just funner, isn't it?
Sure.
It's not. It's like one less damage and one less like to hit.
Let's
but
be honest.
it's
You want to
just
knock their block off.
funner. Okay. Ooh, maybe I regret it. 12 to hit.
12 misses, I'm afraid.
Okay. Try again.
Sure.
24 to hit.
24. That's more like it. Well done.
If we go in 8 bludgeoning,
Yes. Fantastic.
And then I'm going to spend key point to do flurry of blows. So I can
Sure.
punch 2 more times. 14.
14 just misses, I'm afraid.
No.
Ouch.
Yeah, they have an AC of 15.
So 17.
17 hits, well done.
12 points of damage.
Fantastic.
Nice.
The
And I'm
last
not going to move.
punch was a meaty one with 12 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay, great stuff. Iron Ravenoak, it's on you, my friend.
I'm gonna take a shot at R3 with my short bow.
Sure.
Oh shit, 13, that misses.
13 misses, I'm afraid. Okay, great stuff. Would you like to move it all closer to the edge of the well?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, great stuff. R3, who is limping around, they're going to try and do the stabby thing at Boris with a... Oh, can't forget my brain. With a 13. That's going to miss, I'm afraid. Okay, great stuff. That is going to be their turn. It is now the Slaughter Lord. Okay, just for clarification, do they, yes or no, have advantage on you for this turn?
Yes.
They do.
Yes.
Okay, great. They're going to try their 4 attacks with their dual greatswords again. So the first one, I'll just make sure it's not a crit, is 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Can I use my protection reaction to make you have to roll with disadvantage?
Which
Sure.
would make it just a straight roll.
Okay, so the other one was a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Good looking out.
Good shot though.
Yeah.
I tried.
So the 16 points of piercing damage, plus 4 points of fire damage for the first attack. The next one, 27 to hit. So that's gonna be 11 points of piercing damage, plus 1 point of fire damage. Attack number 3
Oh my god.
is a 14 to hit, which I think misses. And then the final one is going to be 27 to hit.
Where is 4 attacks coming from? What is
That's
this?
their multi-attack. The Slaughter Lord makes 4 great attacks with the greatsword, or 3 attacks with its spear.
Damn.
Do they, if it's multi-attack, is that they're making 4 attacks during their action?
Yes.
Because then the reaction would cover the whole action.
Okay.
Which
Yeah,
is fine. I'm fine to keep going with.
Sure, I can.
Especially to this one. That's
Never
fine.
mind. We're all
Just
in
for-
chat gang, so yeah, sure. Let's go with that then. That's fine. So that's going to be 13 points of piercing damage and 1 point of fire damage, which I imagine all that's going to be half because you are indeed raging.
Yeah, I've been halving.
That's fine.
everything.
That is going to be their turn. Top of the round, Heartright, it's on you, my friend.
Right, I've just learned something pretty cool. So apparently my Divine Smite does extra damage to... Are these guys undead?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Ooh.
So I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Divine Smite.
On your Warhammer, yep.
And then basically, yeah, just move into melee range of the Slaughter Lord.
Sure, go for it.
And then I will just attack.
Okay.
So we got 18 to hit.
18 hits, well done.
Nice. Okay, so we've got a lot of rolling now. so we got 1d8. So that's 6 plus 4, so that's 10.
Yeah.
Then another d8 for the Divine Smite, so that's a 7.
So 17.
And then another, so that's, 17. And then another Divine Smite because they're undead,
Okay.
which I rolled a 5 on. So that's 22.
Awesome. That's for your first attack, and then for your second.
That was my first attack. I got a 6 plus 8, 14.
14 misses, I'm afraid.
Damn it! Ah!
Your first attack, though, did a buttload of damage, so well done for that. Okay, would you like to do anything else on your turn? You have plenty of movement speed left.
Nah, that's fine.
Okay. Great stuff. It is now Ravager number 2's turn. While they took a buttload of damage from Cut last time around, they are going to try and do their stabbing frenzy attack with their short sword. The first one is a 22 to hit.
That be hitting.
Okay. 4 points of slashing damage for the first attack. And then they rolled a natural 1. So what's going to happen there is they're going to throw their sword way behind you. It's going to go into the wall, and that's going to be the end of their turn. Boris, it is now on your turn, my friend.
Cool. I'm going to attack the Slaughter Lord again.
Sure.
But I'm not going to be reckless this time.
Okay, great. So no advantage on you next time round.
Actually, okay, that one's going to miss because I rolled a 3. So.
Okay.
And then, 16 on the second one to hit.
16 just misses, I'm afraid. They have an AC of 17.
Should have been reckless.
Oh, never mind.
I've been rolling really well. I think that's the first time, even with the advantages.
Yeah, that you swung and missed.
Up till now, I've been rolling ridiculously well.
Okay, never mind. There's still plenty of fight left, I think. Sky, my friend, it is on you.
Okay. Can I cast good old faithful shatter
Yes.
on the Slaughter Lord, please?
Yes, you can.
So it needs to make 17 Constitution.
Constitution. Okay, it's got a +5 modifier to that.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
But it rolled natural 2, so it fails.
Woo!
Nice.
Get prepared to have your bones shattered. 12.
There you go. 12. Okay, great. Everything else.
Yeah.
Great stuff. I made a note of that. Great. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your
That
turn?
was all, thank you.
All right then. Kat, my friend, it is on you.
I'm gonna just punch this
Go
dude
for
till
it.
he's dust. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I did the wrong one again.
It's all good.
21.
21
to hit.
hits. Well done.
7 points of damage.
Awesome. Great.
19 to hit.
19 hits. Well done. They get an AC of 15. So you're all good.
10 points of damage.
And with that, at a second head, you knock clean off. Well done.
Nice. Nice. And then maybe my movement and my
You can definitely get up to the Slaughter Lord with your movement speed.
yeah.
So now, surrounded by enemies to the Slaughter Lord. Great stuff. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your various key points?
I've still got 10 left, which is quite good.
We do have a whole dungeon in front of us.
I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait.
Okay. Thank you for that, Kurt. Ayana Ravenhook, it is now on you.
Alright. Short burst. Let's
Short
go.
burst? Okay,
R3
Yes,
with a 23 to hit.
that hits. Well done. Let's not waste time in rolling damage because I think you're going to do more than 9. So
Oh yeah, well it's 7 damage without the sneak attack, plus another 23
Yeah,
points
okay,
of
here we
damage.
go.
So
Awesome.
I just wanted
GG's.
to roll sneak attack.
No, you go for it. Sorry, that's on me. I shouldn't restrict your playstyle. Okay, great stuff. Would you like to move or anything? Or you-
You know what? Let's jump down into the pit because I have
Sure.
no.
What's your movement speed
penalty.
again?
Join
It's
us.
30, but I have no penalty to climbing and stuff. So
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Sure, we say you get you down to the bottom of the pit there.
hell yeah.
Okay, so it is now the Slaughter Lord's turn.
Pit party.
Given everyone else is dead, or re-dead, we should say. So they are going to use their multi-attacks against, let's say, you tell you what, let the dice decide. All right, sorry my friend, it's on you. So the first one is going to be a 20 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. That is going to be 13 points of piercing damage plus 5 points of fire damage.
Holy shit.
The second attack is going to be 21 to hit.
Hits.
That is going to be another 13 points of piercing damage and 5 points of fire damage.
Deja vu.
The next one is going to be 23 to hit.
Hits.
That's going to be 15 points of piercing damage plus 6 points of fire damage.
Fuck yeah, okay.
And the last one is going to be 24 to hit.
Hits.
So 13 points of piercing damage and 1 point of fire damage.
Reinhardt is looking rough.
Okay. That is
Heart
going to
rate.
be...
I got a superior potion with your name on it,
There you
buddy.
go.
Nice.
So that is going to be their turn. Top of the round. Heartrind, it's on you, my friend.
No, I'm gonna swing right back at the bloody sword.
Just think of the meme with the two Indian people just swearing at each other. You fucking me, I fucking you. That's what it's gonna be. Let's go.
Okay. All right, we got 16 plus 8, 24 to hit.
That hits. Well done, my friend.
Okay. So we got a 4 plus 4 is 8, and then the first divine smite is a 6, so that's 14.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second one is a 4, so that's 18 points of damage.
So 18 total, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, great. So that's the first one.
And the next attack, it is 12 plus 8, so 20.
That hits. Well done.
Nice. So we got a 7 plus 4, which is 11. And then a 2, so that's 13.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one's 4, so 17 points of damage.
Rahul, how do you want to turn this man's
Oh, I
green
just-
card over to the red?
I just want this Warhammer to just cleave him from in half, like head all the way, just split him in half.
Sure. So, all
Oh wait,
of
it's
the
a hammer,
already-
isn't it?
Yeah,
not
so it's
do
gonna-
that.
So it's gonna become.
just squish him like.
So
in
he
the
squishes
cartoon.
like an accordion, and most of its entrails shoot out sideways, coating much of Boris and cut, I'm afraid, in the remains of this beast. But well done, Ethnic Squares.
Hooray!
GG's, everybody. That's where we're going to end things for today on a high note. We will work out what the XP is for all of that. Actually, I should be able to do that now. So we've got 3 lots of that plus that. 6,350 points.
Oh, nice.
350.
Oh wait, I'm level to level 13 now.
There you
You
go.
should already
So
been level 13.
Amazing. That's 6,300.
6,350.
350.
350. So we will say thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I'm glad that we had a stream with some minimal technical difficulties today. Yeah, so more of the same. There's no fault of yours, don't you worry. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And tune in again next time at 3 p.m. BST for more shenanigans in D&D. Ethnic Squares. Let's say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.